Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 40 of the Secrets of the Atlas League here on Ruthless SSF. So my main and only priority right now is just to farm currency. I don't really know exactly what I'm going to play next. There's a very strong chance I just go play Double Strike again. I really like that build. I'm missing a couple of things, but I might just power through and play it anyway. But I'm definitely going to be farming on this character for a while. Like I said, just want to stockpile some currency. I would really like to try and just like waste a bunch of fusings and try to go for a 6-link. It's kind of crazy that, I don't know. Well, I guess it's not that crazy. But, I mean, it's been like 11 characters now. We don't have a 6-link. But that's just Ruthless for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. So far, leveling on this character has been amazing. Even here, as you can see, I'm doing a level 80 safe house, which normally isn't super hard, but when you're playing a squishy character, it can be pretty rippy. And we're only level 78, so I mean, I'm pretty proud of this character. I'm kind of surprised how good it honestly feels. I'm sure you could use other skill gems that would be better than like what I'm using right now, but I don't care. It's pretty fun. Oh my god, we got 6 sockets. Thanks, Farisi. I mean, after that, oh my god, I almost tried to drop it in here. Could you imagine if I deleted it? But yeah, I was feeling pretty lucky, so let's uh I was gonna say let's try to 5-link it. Man, there's a part of me that almost wants to try to 6-link it. But I can't do that, dude. I just got a 5-link lightning coil for one fusing. One fusing, zero jewelers. I'm like sorry my voice is dying, I'm really sick. But yeah, that's pretty good. So before I run my next map, I kind of want to like push my luck even further. I have never done Viper Strike of the Mamba, and it would be pretty awesome to finally try it, but there's no way in hell I'm doing it without one of these daggers, so first one is trash, cool. That one might that one might actually be passable. It's not very good, but like having a high flat lightning like that is probably good enough, especially with a attack speed. I almost said cast speed. Not chaos over time multiplier. Could you imagine if I got that and a nice flat cold or lightning roll? I don't think this is good enough. I've never done Mamba before, but I mean, at least I have a new project. I'm gonna probably work on just crafting these over and over for a little while. And if I don't hit them, I'm probably gonna switch back to my dual striker once I build up enough currency on this character. But hey, whatever. We have a goal now. I think my favorite part about farming on this character is I get to use my strongbox tree. Hey, double, oh, I was gonna say double Val Righteous Fire, but we got double Val Arctic Armor. That's pretty cool. But yeah, my favorite part about leveling on this tree is, or mapping on this tree, I should say, is I get to use my strong boxes, I get to do blight, and this character does blight so well. And honestly, after playing, I kind of forgot how much I really enjoy doing blights. It gives you a ton of stuff to kill, you get a bunch of loot at the end, getting oils always feels really nice, and honestly, it's a really good source of gold. The biggest downside of not having your merc with you is you get less gold, and blight kind of negates that. Not completely, but it helps. So other than, overheating my computer on a hot summer day, I'm really enjoying Blight, and we're just chilling in some Tier 10 maps, and everything is going, I don't know, kind of perfect right now. I kind of don't want to jinx it, but like I'm still like questioning my links here. Mirage Archer is really good quality of life. I just don't really know if it's worth losing all the damage. Maybe it is. It's kind of hard to tell. Also, I would like to have like 3 blue and a red for my 5-link, but good luck getting that. I mean, I could like try to go for it, but it's just not really worth it. Also, I'm not even entirely sure if LE damage with attacks will be best. There's also an argument, I guess, for going to inspiration, but I'm probably just going to leave everything the way it is right now. I don't want to spend too much currency on this character. I am going to spend some fusings and try to get this down to a 2-link and see if I can use a rune. Or maybe I'll get lucky and hit like a 5-link. Or dare I dream of getting a 6-link. But probably not. I love Harbingers. I'm definitely going to be keeping them on my Strongbox tree for now on, going forward during Ruthless. Like, Horizon Orbs got mega buff now that they can switch Conquerors around, so they're pretty fun to do now. I got a disgusting ring from this mercenary, pretty happy about that. And I've been getting pretty lucky finding some decent gear pieces here and there. Nothing insane except for that ring, but overall this character, in my opinion, has already paid for itself. It just maps so quickly. We hit level 80, and we're going to keep going. Well, I guess this is like my lucky corner now, so we're gonna try again. Even getting a 5-link on this would be amazing. Ah, why did those 2-link? I mean, honestly, the dream is either a 5-link or like just a 2-link. That is unfortunate. It kind of sucks the bow failed, but at the same time, it's really not a big deal. If it 5 linked, I was just going to change my mana forge setup. I think if you had a 5 link, it'd probably be better to do Ellie hit, but I kind of like doing Storm Rain to the Conduit because I love that skill. And I found a blueprint after not finding one for like a billion years. So I want to have a little discussion about builds because I think I don't want to say a lot of people, but some people have the wrong idea of what I'm doing here. Just to like say it as clearly as I can to not waste your time. I don't care what's best. I don't care what's most optimal. I don't care what ascendancy is the one I should be playing and stuff like that. What is important to me is making a build and making it like so it has its own identity. It is its own thing. I don't like, for example, I have a friend who used to play PoE all the time and he hasn't played in years. And he would do the same thing every league. He would look up the number one build, copy paste it, and the entire league he would complain that the game has no depth at all and there's only one way to play it. And no matter what I did, I could never convince him to play anything else because all he would do is go on POB, look at the damage, look at the EHP, and be like, this build has lower numbers, there's no reason to play it. And I understand, like, it's kind of hard to like explain, but like I totally understand that point of view because I started this game on hardcore talisman. I played hardcore for a very long time. I completely understand the other side where it's like your whole goal is to figure out what's best and then do that thing the best, like better than anyone else. I totally get that, but not everyone wants to play that way. Like, especially me, I definitely don't want to play that way. That's pretty much the only way I played PoE for a long time and I pretty much hated the game. Like, I got over the... Well, that's an exaggeration. I didn't hate the game, but I got over it very quickly. I used to just be like, every single league, just rush for a headhunter and then quit after 2 days. And I've talked a little bit about this before, but I've gotten, like, quite a few messages lately. I think it's just newer people who haven't really played Ruthless. It seems a lot of people don't notice the game is Ruthless. That's why I try to say it so often when I'm playing. Like, at the beginning of the video, and the title, and stuff like that. But even then, people don't seem to notice. But yeah, not everyone wants to play that way. Even if I wasn't playing Ruthless, if like the worst case scenario happened and they took Ruthless away from us, I would still not care about what is most optimal. I'm kind of surprised how well this character is doing against Delirium. I know it's only a tier 10 map and stuff, but like normally with my bow characters, they kind of have a hard time doing Delirium bosses in time. Because like, you don't have that much time to actually kill it. But yeah, no, it's going fine so far, and I found a disgusting ring, and it was actually an upgrade for my character. Not only did it make my res more even and just better, so I'm melee res capped, but in addition to that, it actually fixed my attribute problem, which is a huge deal. Oh my god, a Consuming Dark. I mean, Consuming Dark is cool. If I got a second one, maybe I would go make a POB. I feel like I always get baited by Consuming Dark, so I'm always so close to running it, but I'm always missing like one or two critical pieces of gear, and I just give up on it. But who knows? At this point, like, I am looking for any excuse to like start farming for a character, so I'm not really like being picky at this point. Enlighten finally hit level 2. Well, I say finally, it really hasn't been that long. And every GCP I get is going on to it, try to get it to 20%. I'm never going to do the lab tech to like get XP for it. Hey, another Arcanist brand. By the way, if you want to know how rare Arcanist brand is, look at how long I've been playing this league, and I've only found 2. We're already level 82 now. This character is leveling up so quickly. Obviously, some other characters probably level faster because they're doing like higher tier maps. But considering I'm pretty much only staying in tier 10 for a while, the XP is actually pretty nice. I had a bunch of scarabs, decided to do a reroll for them, and unfortunately I only got 4 usable ones, but it is what it is. Sometimes when I'm in like a creative rut and I'm struggling to think of what I want to play next, it really helps just to like go on a character like this and just do some really fast, mindless mapping for a while. You don't really think about anything else, you kind of just relax and kill everything and go really fast. I've also been using my Essence Scarabs. I had like 15 of them saved up forever, so it feels good to use those. I also use my Blights, as you saw earlier, but anyway, that's besides the point. I have a plan now. So the main reason I was like having a hard time going back to the Dual Striker is it's kind of like the worst league to play it because the entire concept of that character is you can't be affected by any other aura, but you're making your own buffs better, which obviously is kind of bad for this league because the mercenaries give you buffs. Not that I want my mercs to carry me, that's not really fun to me. It's like playing Explodey Totem, didn't really like that either. So I've been like having a hard time going back to that character of this league. The fact they made those runes core is awesome because now we can like play that any other league. I still might go back to it, but I have a new plan now. So my third tree, I changed it a little bit. I still need to reallocate some points, but I don't have any chance orbs right now. I am specking into Beyond for a while. Once I use up all my Essence Scarabs right now, I'm going to switch this tree and farm Beyond. And the reason I'm doing that, let me show you. Sorry, I got pulled away for a moment. But anyway, the reason I'm doing that is this helmet right here. So what I'm really thinking, I never play SRS, like, ever. I don't know if I ever have in Ruthless outside of, like, League starting. Like, not League starting, but just, like, leveling through the campaign with it or whatever. Which I don't even think I've done it all the way through. It would be pretty fun to use it. I don't think Conk Effect really does anything. And maybe, like, it could be really fun just to use, like, Infernal Legion and go for Popcorn I almost said SKS. Popcorn SRS with minion instability, which I have not played in, like, I don't know how many years. I think the last time I did this was like a few leagues after Legacy League, I think. Maybe I was using the Scepter. I don't know. Either way, I haven't played it for a long time. So I'm going to farm Beyond, and if I can get 3 blue and 1 red, or 4 blue, I'm going to give it a try. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if this is a bad idea. But, like, I feel like even if, like, the Immolate or the Conk Effect is useless, if this is a 5 link with +2 level of gems, that's pretty damn good. And it would just be fun to play something I haven't played in a while. If I don't get that, the other plan, I do have a couple plans. The other plan is maybe going back to Dual Strike, but also I do want to use these gloves. I don't feel the Spectral Throw of Charthus right now. I don't know why. It's just not holding my attention. Maybe I'll try forcing it. But if I'm being completely honest, if I play Spectral Throw of Charthus, I really want to try doing it with Energy Blade or using like a really good rare sword, which I just don't have. And trust me, I've been trying. I've been saving swords and everything to try to recombine. I just can't find any. So anyway, that's my plan right now. If Beyond is too rippy for this character, we are leveling up pretty nicely, almost level 83. But yeah, if I can't do Beyond on this character, I'm probably going to go back to either the Cycloner or more likely the Stormburst character and farm for a while, and then go from there. I decided to jump up to tier 11 because, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to. I don't really have a problem doing tier 10s over and over. It just kind of feels nice to be in red maps sometimes. We hit level 83. Leveling is a breeze. I pretty much never die, even the mercenaries. There's a couple mercenaries I don't run anymore, like the Wither Touch one and whatever, but other than that, we're pretty safe. Fly through the maps very quickly. It takes us like a minute or whatever, a minute and a half, 2 minutes to get through a map. And I finally got a good pair of armor energy shield boots. They have res, they have 30% MS, they got 100 life, 10 out of 10. I have been doing a lot of essence as I've talked about, and I gotta tell you, I am pretty happy to get some essence just to swap around. I didn't really get anything good from my harvest swapping, but whatever. And we got another divine, which means we have to waste it. Please. Anything usable. Is that usable? Yeah, I don't know about this. The 28 control destruction is pretty nice. The level 9 focus channeling, I don't know about that. Doesn't seem as good. But I mean, 29 all attributes is also pretty nice. I don't know. It kind of sucks that it low rolled on the control destruction. Like the level, I mean, it could have gone a lot higher. But 28 is still pretty damn good, and it's a 6 link. I think there's a pretty good chance we reroll pretty soon, which is kind of awkward because I just spent all my chance orbs respecking this tree, but I don't know, we'll see. Alright, I've been stun locked for quite a while trying to figure out what to do with this helmet, so I'm going to try some gambling. That was almost good. That one was not. Oh, come on, man. Damn. I mean, we tried. We failed horribly, but we tried. Alright, I am no longer stun locked. I have a plan. First of all, I switched back to my Star Caller. I kind of miss playing this build. It's really fun, and I put a lot of effort into it, so I kind of just want to enjoy it. I'm going to be farming for some Eldritch currency, Searing Exarch, and Eater of Worlds. That way I can try to influence some of my gear. I do need some very specific mods, not necessarily to play the character, but just for some quality of life. And I already had a POV made for this gem, but now that we have the Shaco, it kind of changed a little bit. And looking at PoE Ninja, I actually saw a really cool combination using a unique pair of gloves I never use. So I might try that out. You know, it's kind of fun, like, drawing influence from other people. Granted, they're on Bench League, like, their build had some, like, ridiculous stuff I could never dream of. But it was kind of a cool idea, and it was a really nice way to get mana regen. So I'm either going to be playing the Shaco, or if I get like really lucky with a Tainted Chromatic, I might make an SRS character and go for minion instability. I'm not even entirely sure I want to do that, but I'm willing to try. So the first map, I'm running all my Scarabs. We kill a Beyond boss, which is pretty awesome, and it dropped the Tainted Fusing. I'm kind of tempted just to Val one of my 5 links and see if I can get a 6 link that way. It kind of sucks because like you can't really dictate the colors, but hey, a Mythic Orb. I don't know what I want that for, but sure. Hey, man, as far as the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Sorry everything has been crazy. It's kind of funny that I've only killed a couple Beyond bosses, and we've already got a Mythic Orb, we got a Fusing. Haven't found a Chrome yet, but that's fine. So to give you a tiny bit of a hint of what I'm going to reroll, I am going to be playing another Inquisitor, which I normally don't like to do back-to-back of the same Ascendancy, but I'm not taking the same Ascendancy node, so it's fine for me. But this is the body armor I'm going to use, and since we have a 6-link helmet, I don't have to worry about linking it. I might try to, like, just like 4-link it or whatever, because it might just save me some sockets. But other than that, I don't really need to worry about it. I do need to get some implicits for it. Like I said earlier, I need to farm for Searing Exarch and Eater of Worlds. My currency is looking pretty good, but as you saw not too long ago, I wasted all my Scours. I have quite a few Beyond Scarabs still saved up. Not too many of the big ones left. I only have one more of Invasion, but I have been like just alching some maps just to try to make it a little bit more efficient. But yeah, really looking forward to farming for this. And even if I do hit the 4 blue on the helmet, which is very unlikely, I'm probably leaning more towards the Shaco instead of playing the other helmet. Because, I don't know, like, I think this is the only Shaco I've ever had with, like, 2 usable, like, supports on it. And I kind of don't want to waste it. Anyway, though, I don't really know when the next video is going to be. I have to go get an MRI this week and do some other stuff. So thank you for your patience, and I'll see you later.